there are certain sporadic comments. They keep popping up. I keep seeing them, just like the one, hey Nick, I like the zero guard, but why don't you do a smooth shave? And hey, I did it, you know? I listened, I did what you said, here it is. Well, another one of those comments that keeps sporadically popping up, people keep saying, hey Nick, what about, here's one of those. People will say, Nick, you still have a lot of hair. Why don't you take advantage and still have an actual hairstyle? Because you still have hair. Why don't you take advantage of that? Why don't you live it up while you still can? And so that's what this video is about. If you're fairly new here, then you'll know that there was a solid year and a half where I had the same hairstyle, where my hair was about 2 inches on top and parted over here. And I kept that same hairstyle because I legally had to, because I was on a TV show and I had to look like somebody. If you want to look it up, you can purchase it for $1.99 on YouTube. It's This Time Next Year is the show, and the episode is Dudes from Different Latitudes. It's like $1.99 if you're interested in seeing me on that. That was my TV debut, and that's why I had to keep hair for so long. And during that time, that was the motive I went with. I thought, well, A, I can still grow hair, and B, I have to have hair, so let's live it up. Let's make the most of it. You know, it's funny though, it's been over a month now since that aired. It's been a month now of me choosing to get rid of the hair. I still haven't got it out of my system. Have you noticed that? I haven't got it out of my system that I still don't want hair. You know, and it is true. Well, why don't you grow hair while you still can? I did that. I did that all of 2017. And okay, I served a purpose. I had a disconnected part. I had it kind of shorter. I did different things. But ultimately, I can honestly say I like having no hair better. I do. Like, that's honestly how I feel. And perhaps that's ironic. Perhaps I owe it to the universe that I should just keep a normal hairstyle because I'm the guy that can still grow hair and have a full head of hair at almost age 37. I owe it to society. I owe it to the universe. I owe it to myself to keep growing hair because I can. So, but here's the problem with that. Well, I'm going to be pushing 40 as of April 20th when I turn 37. And so, well, what if what if my hairline, you know, stays where it's at Norwood 2.5 and I don't actually go bald ever? So do I owe it to myself and the universe and society to continue to have hair because I can still grow it? What if I don't want that? What if I live to age 78, which I think is the average age of an American man? What if I live to age 78 and I never really go bald and I just have to have hair the whole time because I owed it to myself, the universe, and society? But see, here's the thing. I'm Nick Shell and I do whatever I want. And Nick Shell doesn't want to have hair right now. That's very obvious. I want this. This is what I want. When will it end? I don't know. It could last all year. I know it's going to last probably at least through August because, as I mentioned in that one video, I'm being considered to be in an infomercial. And they said, we want you to keep the look that you've already got, which is no, I mean, they didn't specifically say it, but yeah, no hair and the beard stubble. That's cool because I'm planning on keeping this. There's no part of me that thinks, man, I miss having hair and I can still grow it, so I should. I'm ready for hair. No. I like life better like this. Maybe it's a phase, maybe it's a stage, maybe I'll be this way for a year. I don't know and I don't care because I'm Nick Shell and I do whatever I want. So I want to be very clear. No man should feel that he owes it to anyone, including himself, to keep growing hair just because he can. And, you know, and it kind of reminds me of this concept of like, okay, well, what if a guy is starting to notice the very first signs of receding hairline and hair loss or balding, whatever, and he freaks out and just buzzes it all off or shaves it off because of that. Okay, so maybe that's a little bit overkill. Maybe that's him dealing with it. But I don't believe that because you can still grow hair means that you should definitely keep the hair. Obviously, I'm fully embracing the concept. Who cares if I can still grow hair? I like this better. Now, isn't that a shock to the system? So I've got thousands of people watching these videos, you know, saying, Nick, I wish I could still grow as much hair as you do in your mid to late 30s. And I'm thinking, I can understand how you would feel if you're already losing your hair at 18 and you haven't got the sense of identity and confidence that I have, but I've got so much a sense of who I am and my confidence and how life actually works that hair is so useless to a guy like me.